Broadway takes a right turn. Finally, a musical on the right side of history.
So there's this new show opening on Broadway, which is the place for plays in New York. It's called Tariff, and it's making a big stink because it's all about politics. I went down to the Hexagon and the Square Theater to see what all the yelling was about.
When you talk about tariffs, you're talking about T-R-A-M-P and me.
The show has words and music by a guy named Papillon Poshbottom, and it's directed by Struman Susan, who I am told is a big deal. The musical is about America in the 1950s, but it's really about now, with Donald Trump. It's very pro-him, which is unusual for Broadway, I think.
Oh, this town's the finest place, a smile on every face. Our bank's so grand, you see, especially with tacos dancing for me.
The main star of Tariff is the legendary Myrtle Henderson, an octogenarian stage legend who returns to Broadway after a 70-year absence. She sings a song called Build the Wall Around Our Town, which seems pretty on the nose. Her co-star is a young kid, Josh Gaylor, who has never been on Broadway. So this is probably a big shock for him with all the protests. In fact, Josh just said that all perspectives should be heard, which is a very safe answer. The director, Mr. Susan, stated at a press conference that art should provoke. And after saying so, he swallowed the microphone while holding a salmon just to prove his point. It's still unclear what he was actually demonstrating. Myrtle Henderson said she liked the script simply because it was written in large print like Reader's Digest, the only magazine she's read for more than 60 years. The score, with songs like Let's Raise the Tariff High for the US of A and My Love is Duty Free, leaves little doubt as to its political leanings.
Love is duty free, no tariff can apply.
Supporters are calling it a refreshingly patriotic and comedic take on contemporary issues. There were also protests by the usual left-wing radicals who, however, demonstrated in perfect Broadway style. Anyway, the show is happening. People are either gonna love it or hate it. I guess that's the point. It's another culture war thing, which are very popular these days.
But what do musical theater scholars say? We interviewed a random one for you.
To get a truly historical perspective on Tariff, we've come to the New York home of Ethel Porter, Broadway historian, musical scholar, and renowned cat lady. Miss Porter is the author of several seminal books on this subject, including On the Origin of the Musical, to her latest bestseller, If the Musical is Called Cats, Why Can't I Throw Balls of Wool at the Actors? Known for being notoriously private, we're hoping she'll share her take on Broadway's latest controversy with us today.
Miss Porter is resting now, but I don't think you should disturb her.
I don't want to talk about that monstrosity. It's disgusting. Go away!
And after telling us this, she burst into tears. We went back the next day too, but the situation hadn't changed much.
It was a nightmare. I don't want to see any more musicals as long as I live.
Maybe Tariffs won't win the Tony Award, but for us, it already won the Truth Award. Good night.
In the next episode of Focus on Truth, we'll look at new inventions that will revolutionize the market.